फर्स्ट आपका जब मतलब अनुष्का मेट्स शाहरुख, तो क्या एक्सपीरियंस रहा था?
ऑब्वियसली क्योंकि वो मेरी पहली फिल्म थी और मैं उनको अपनी शूटिंग, जो मेरी पिक्चर की जो शूटिंग थी उसके पहले दिन पे मैं उनको मिली थी और सेट पे ही मिली थी. सो आई नेवर मेट हिम बिफोर एंड ऑब्वियसली आई न्यू हिम एज the superstar Shah Rukh Khan, and now I'm going to be, doing a film with him and a romantic film at that. So I was very nervous. Obviously, I was nervous, and मेरी पहली film थी और बहुत कुछ चल रहा था दिमाग में. And I met him, and actually he was just very very nice, and he congratulated me for doing the film. And उसके बाद he was just really chilled out, and I felt very comfortable in his presence. He was not intimidating. Which I think I realized much later what a huge support he had been, in my first film, because he really did make everything very easy for me as a newcomer without making it obvious. Jataye bina he was making things easy for me, and I thought that was very very nice of him. Until date, whenever I have worked with actors who are perhaps doing their first film, and even in an ad when you work with somebody, I always want to pay back and be as helpful as I possibly can because of the way Shah Rukh was to me. So I feel like I find the need to do that because I know what a huge help it was for me. And yeah, so it's always beautiful, and I'm always grateful whenever I'm working with him. And yeah, Imtiaz, would also tell you that even now, like even if his, he's had this knee issue and injury, and it'll be hurting. And if Imtiaz will say something, sir, मैं ये सोच रहा था, तो he'll just suddenly spring up and be like, हाँ हम ऐसे करते हैं. I think even I can't think of showing that kind of, that kind of enthusiasm the way he continues to do. So you have to respect somebody at that level, at that stature, to have that kind of commitment for every day, on shoot. It's commendable.
Anushka, before Imtiaz, you work with, Yash Chopra and Aditya Chopra in 2 different romantic films, and both of them have different ideas of romance. How was it to work under Imtiaz's setup of romance with Shah Rukh? How different was it?
I mean, yes, I have had the good fortune of working with Yashji and having done a film with him and Adi, with Shah Rukh itself. So firstly, I'm very grateful for that opportunity. I think for me, what makes Imtiaz so special and his love stories and his characters so memorable is that, when you watch his films, you feel that you're watching his movies, and then you see moments in the film, or you see how certain things are panning out, and you feel like, yaar, aisa hota hai. In love, these things happen, but ye kabhi humne filmon mein dekha nahi hota hai. But we see it fresh, new, something which is very relevant, which happens in a relationship, but we don't see that on screen, and we see that in Imtiaz's film. तो जो वो बारीकी से वो समझते हैं ना love को, this relationship between man and woman, I think which is something that is unparalleled, his understanding of it, and you can relate to it when you watch films, and that's why I think you feel so, मतलब दिल से you feel for his kahanis, at least I do. So I think that's what makes him special.
Next to 9 newsroom की report.